4 ancient oils mentioned in biblical texts hold remarkable power for healing damaged skin. Modern dermatology is only now beginning to understand what our ancestors knew thousands of years ago. One of these oils was so prized that it was worth more than gold, and another contains compounds that work better than many synthetic treatments. Let's begin. Number 4, frankincense oil. In ancient times, frankincense was currency. Kings and emperors traded entire territories for steady supplies of this precious resin. But here's what most people don't realize. They weren't just burning it for ceremony. They were applying it directly to wounds, scars, and damaged skin. The boswellia tree, which produces frankincense, grows in the harshest conditions on Earth. Desert mountains, rocky cliffs where nothing else survives. This extreme environment forces the tree to produce incredibly potent healing compounds just to protect itself. When you extract oil from this resin, you're getting nature's most concentrated skin repair system. Modern science now confirms what biblical healers knew intuitively. Frankincense contains boswellic acids that reduce inflammation at the cellular level. A 2016 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that these compounds actually stimulate the production of new skin cells while preventing the breakdown of collagen. Your skin literally rebuilds itself faster when exposed to frankincense. Ancient Egyptian embalmers used frankincense not just to preserve bodies but to heal the living. Papyrus scrolls describe mixing frankincense oil with honey and applying it to facial scars. The oil penetrates deep into damaged tissue while its antimicrobial properties prevent infection during the healing process. But the most remarkable thing about frankincense? It works on scars that other treatments can't touch. Even old, established scar tissue responds to consistent application because the boswellic acids actually break down the rigid collagen formations that create permanent scarring. And if that surprises you, the next oil has been hiding in plain sight for centuries. Number 3, myrrh oil. Myrrh appears alongside frankincense throughout biblical texts, but its skin-healing properties are completely different. Where frankincense rebuilds, myrrh protects and purifies. Ancient Middle Eastern cultures called it bitter perfume, not because of its scent, but because of its powerful astringent effects on infected skin. The Comifera myrrha tree produces myrrh resin as a defense mechanism against desert insects and harsh UV radiation. When you extract oil from this resin, you're getting compounds that have been protecting plant tissue from environmental damage for millions of years. Your skin recognizes these compounds and responds immediately. Myrrh contains sesquiterpenes, molecules small enough to penetrate the deepest layers of skin tissue. These compounds don't just sit on the surface like most topical treatments. They travel directly to damaged cells and begin repair work at the DNA level. This is why ancient healers used myrrh for conditions that seemed impossible to cure. A 2019 study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology revealed something extraordinary. Myrrh oil doesn't just kill bacteria, it actually prevents bacterial resistance. Most antimicrobial treatments eventually stop working as bacteria adapt. Myrrh works through multiple pathways simultaneously, making it nearly impossible for infections to develop resistance. Ancient Greek physicians mixed myrrh with olive oil to treat what they called weeping skin, conditions we now know as eczema and dermatitis. The myrrh reduced inflammation and infection, while the olive oil carried the active compounds deep into tissue. This combination was so effective that some Greek medical texts describe it as divine healing. But here's where myrrh gets really interesting. Modern research shows that it actually changes how your immune system responds to skin damage. Instead of creating chronic inflammation that leads to scarring, myrrh helps your body heal cleanly, leaving minimal traces of damage behind. The next oil takes this healing power to an entirely different level. Number 2, cedarwood oil. Most people think of cedarwood as construction material. In biblical times, it was medicine. The cedars of Lebanon weren't just harvested for building temples. They were the source of one of the most powerful skin-healing oils in the ancient world. And modern dermatology is finally catching up to why. Cedar trees live for thousands of years because they produce natural compounds that resist decay, infection, and environmental damage. When you extract oil from cedar heartwood, you're getting concentrated versions of these same protective molecules. Your skin responds to cedarwood oil like it's receiving instructions on how to heal properly. The active compounds in cedarwood oil, cedrol and cedrin, work differently than other healing oils. Instead of just treating symptoms, they actually reprogram how your skin cells communicate with each other. Damaged skin often sends confused signals that lead to excessive scarring or chronic inflammation. Cedarwood oil restores normal cellular communication. Ancient Egyptians understood this intuitively. They used cedarwood oil not just for mummification, but for treating skin conditions in the living. Hieroglyphic medical texts describe mixing cedarwood oil with animal fats to create healing balms for wounds that wouldn't close. The oil provided antimicrobial protection, while the fats carried the active compounds deep into tissue. But here's what makes cedarwood truly remarkable for skin healing. It contains natural astringents that tighten loose skin while simultaneously moisturizing dry areas. This dual action, tightening and hydrating, creates the perfect environment for damaged skin to heal without scarring. A 2018 study in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science found that cedarwood oil actually increases the production of keratinocytes, the cells that form your skin's protective barrier. Participants who used diluted cedarwood oil daily showed significant improvement in skin texture, elasticity, and overall appearance within just 4 weeks. Ancient Lebanese healers had a saying, "What the cedar protects, time cannot destroy." They were talking about the wood, but they could have been talking about skin treated with cedarwood oil. And if you think that's impressive, the final oil has a history that will change everything you thought you knew about biblical healing. Number 1. Castor Oil. This is the oil that was worth more than gold. Ancient civilizations built entire trade routes around castor oil, not for its industrial uses, but for its miraculous effects on damaged skin. Modern science now understands why. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid found nowhere else in nature that works like a master key for cellular healing. The castor plant grows in desert conditions where most vegetation dies. To survive, it produces oil with unique molecular properties that protect and repair plant tissue under extreme stress. When applied to human skin, this oil doesn't just heal damage, it prevents future damage from occurring. Ancient Egyptian medical papyri describe castor oil as the great healer. Cleopatra reportedly used it daily not just for beauty, but to maintain skin that showed no signs of aging despite the harsh desert climate. The oil was so precious that it was buried with pharaohs for healing in the afterlife. But here's what modern dermatology has discovered that makes castor oil truly extraordinary. Ricinoleic acid doesn't just penetrate skin, it actually changes the skin's permeability, allowing other healing compounds to work more effectively. This is why ancient healers often mix castor oil with other medicinal substances. The castor oil wasn't just an ingredient, it was a delivery system. Here's something most people don't realize about the quality of these oils today. The biblical oils that created such miraculous healing results came from specific regions with unique soil conditions and extraction methods that are rarely replicated in modern production. Ancient oils were extracted slowly, using cold pressing techniques that preserved delicate healing compounds. Most commercial oils today are processed with heat and chemicals that destroy the very molecules that make these oils effective. When sourcing these oils, look for cold-pressed organic versions from reputable suppliers who can trace their products back to traditional growing regions. The difference between authentic, biblical quality oils and mass-produced versions is the difference between real healing and disappointment. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Dermatological Treatment compared modern extraction methods with traditional techniques. The traditionally extracted oils showed significantly higher concentrations of active healing compounds, in some cases up to 300% more potent than conventionally processed oils. Castor oil also contains natural prostaglandins that regulate inflammation and promote tissue regeneration. Ancient healers didn't understand the biochemistry, but they observed that wounds treated with castor oil healed faster, with less scarring, and rarely became infected. Modern research confirms that ricinoleic acid creates an environment where beneficial bacteria thrive while harmful bacteria cannot survive. The most remarkable thing about all 4 of these oils, they work synergistically. Ancient Middle Eastern healers often combined them in specific ratios to create healing blends more powerful than any single oil alone. Modern aromatherapy has rediscovered these combinations, finding that the molecular structures complement each other in ways that amplify their individual healing properties. These aren't just historical curiosities, these are precision healing tools that ancient civilizations developed through thousands of years of observation and refinement. Modern science is simply confirming what biblical healers already knew. that nature provides everything needed to heal damaged skin, if you know where to look and how to use it properly. The next time you see scarred or damaged skin, remember that the solutions aren't necessarily found in a laboratory or pharmacy. Sometimes the most powerful healing comes from oils that have been helping human skin regenerate for over 4,000 years. Which of these ancient oils surprised you the most? The frankincense that rebuilds at the cellular level, the myrrh that prevents bacterial resistance, the cedarwood that reprograms cellular communication, or the castor oil that acts as nature's ultimate delivery system? Share your thoughts below, and if you're ready to learn more about the healing wisdom hidden in ancient texts, subscribe for more forgotten knowledge that modern science is finally catching up to.